Hey you. Yeah, you. Have you decluttered that space yet? No? Let's do it together then.
Alright, let's get into the debrief of all of the stuff going on here. This is in the very front of the home. This is the entrance, or the apartment, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. This has become a dumping zone for every single thing. There's so many things here, it's such a variety of things that this is like essentially become a junk shelf. And that is not great, honestly. I don't really like it. But it is definitely what I wanted to start with because I feel like it's the first thing you see when you come in, and I feel like it's kind of frustrating that like it just like looks in like such a disarray. But the like real reason behind all this is because we're gonna be moving soon, and I just wanted to kind of like go around and declutter a bunch of things around the home. And like I can show you my little like thing that I have, like a little like list of what we're supposed to be doing for today, because I don't even know if I've debriefed you on that yet. Like I just started filming and we're just gonna throw a bunch of clips together. I'll film later, I'll film now. It's like they're all just gonna end up in the same thing, and yeah, it's gonna be beautiful. Hopefully you love it. Yeah, I'm not the only one who lives here. I live here with my boyfriend and his brother. Brother's room is back there, so if he's here and he comes out, I will like cut that out or like stop recording to not make him uncomfortable, since I am like kind of just like recording this area. But it'll be good and we'll get it done, and yeah. All right, hopefully we're back recording. I just wanted to show you guys my little thing that I wrote down here. Essentially, we're gonna go through the intro. We're gonna list off all the things that we need to clean, the little debriefs and our time lapses, the final look, and then me just hoping that you did something with me. I'm not the only one doing this. Sorry, Bella. And then just all my little notes. But yeah, we will get through and get it done. But as you can see here, we have our little list of things that we need to get cleaned, and we have the shelves as our first thing, which is in the living room, which is what this LR means. LR closet, you know, etc. But yeah, let's get into a time lapse.
I think I've gotten to a point in my life where I realize how much my procrastination has affected me. Not only mentally, but physically too. Having these cluttered spaces has made my mental become a place where I'm unsure of what I want to do next, in even just the day-to-day things. And procrastinating things like this, the cluttered spaces, are what will help me to really like see through what is going on, you know? And looking back on these and seeing how quickly I was able to get these things done and how much they were weighing on me, I just really want to take the moment to consider how small tasks in our day-to-day can take up so much mental space. And it shows up physically as not wanting to get things done, being seen as lazy. But the only person you can do it for is yourself. So just take that into consideration.
Alright, now it's time to go through this junk drawer box. See what we have in here. What's going on. See what we want to keep, what we don't want to keep. And then figure out places to put the things. I think I might just end up doing a time lapse of this one too.
I know that decluttering can be really daunting, so starting with smaller tasks like a junk drawer can really help with beating that paralysis that comes over when we are trying to start a new task. Starting is usually the hardest part for everyone, but afterwards you'll feel so accomplished.
Alright, it's time for another debrief. I'm in the kitchen now. That was my knee popping. You heard that? I have a sink full of dishes that I will eventually get to. And you can probably see over there, we got some boxes and things all stacked up. I will also get to those later. But for now, we will be tackling this drawer specifically. This one's just utensils. But this drawer specifically, you can probably see already. It doesn't even really want to open. There's just so much crap in here. And this has been another dumping ground, per se. It got so full that the dumping ground transitioned over there, I'm pretty sure. But we will attend to this now and get some good stuff done.
I hope that watching my video will help you to feel that you can actually get up and do something for yourself. Even if it's something as simple as clearing off a counter or clearing the coffee table, doing something that will help you feel accomplished. I know that in today's society, we're all about the doom scrolling and the instant gratification, but it's good to do something that helps you feel that you actually got something done, that you accomplished something, even if it's something small, you know, something that helps you feel like whole, helps you feel like you did.
I just wanted to give you guys a quick overview of the underneath of the kitchen sink, so you guys know that this is organized and that it is not too much of a mess. There's just like no shelving, so everything's on the same layer. I try to put the biggest things in the back. Obviously that doesn't always happen with like bottles, you know, but yeah. Hello. Hi, Pumpkin. What's up? Welcome back to my bathroom. You've probably seen my bathroom a couple times if you've watched my other videos. If not, I mean, it's fine, but like, where you been, Loca? Where the hell you been, Loca? Alright, Pumpkin, Mama, you are just an attention. You know what? Go cuddle with your sister. You're just trying to sit on me now. Alright, anyways, this is my bathroom. This is my, well, you can't really see that side, but you can see like this. The underside of the sink is very messy down here. It did have organization at one point, like when we first moved in. I think ever since, it's kind of just become a throwing grounds. Like, I feel like I haven't really, like, I've been trying, like, in certain spots, I keep up with, like, the organization, but, in other spots, like, toss, and, I think it needs some, like, consistency, definitely some organization, but, yeah, let's get into
this exposing of the forgotten places of my apartment, I just want to convey to you the real side of all of this, and that yes, these places can get really messy and disorganized, but it is not unattainable, and these things are possible for you too. And it just takes a little bit of time, and you can get it done.
All right, y'all. Time for another debrief moment. Here we got the little closet of the bathroom, and it has become a storage area. There's not much like shelving or anything in here like our last place did, so all the things we did have on shelves and like on like our counter space, because we had essentially like a Jack and Jill sink, even though it was just one bathroom, because it was the master. It just had the Jack and Jill sink. We had a lot of counter space, so a lot of the stuff went into the closet, and a lot of stuff from the shelves of that place also went into the closet. So yeah, we're gonna be working on that now. It's like most of the stuff in this closet is mine, and like it's fine. It's fine, because like I try my best. Sorry, I was trying to see if there was bugs up there. There's thankfully not. But I do use all of my products, not like every single day. Like I don't use everything every day, but I do use everything in here. Nothing in here really goes to waste. I will grab from things from the way back, but it's just like inefficient. So I do need to get some organization done for this area.
When beginning projects like this, it really makes you take into account just how much stuff you actually have. And when looking into this stuff, you really just kind of take into consideration like what exactly you want from your products and like what you exactly want to do with your things, because it gets to a certain point where things may seem like they are disorganized, but it's actually just a mass amount of your things. So sometimes you have to really look at your stock and be like, what do I need? What do I want to keep? And what things can I get rid of? And what can I keep for later? Because you don't always have to get rid of everything right away. You can always keep things for later on when you might actually want them. Here we have a bit of a meta moment of me making the YouTube video, but also I don't think anyone's been using that word properly. But anyways, here's me trying to cross out what I have gotten done so far.
Alright, let me be honest with you guys for a second here. My boyfriend's brother, one of our, like, essentially our roommate, he came out and he started washing the dishes. So I felt kind of awkward to talk while I was doing that last clip. But essentially, I was going to say that I had made it so that I crossed off the first two things that I did on the list, and I checked that out beforehand, and then I went and did the bathroom stuff, and then after all the bathroom stuff, I went and crossed off the bathroom things, and the only thing left on our list for the decluttering, all the like little spaces kind of thing, is the closet in the living room. And then I want to do a little honorable mention for the like dining area, like living area that we have, that we don't really have a dining table or anything. We have like a little bit of like boxes and things there that I want to tidy up, and then I also want to tidy up underneath of our Russian tortoises like a enclosure. I want to tidy up under there because I feel like it just is looking a little like claustrophobic, or like cluttered. That's the word, because declutter, it's cluttered. But yeah, but I will get back to all of that once I come back from picking up my boyfriend from work. And if anything, this next couple clips might not have anything of me talking. I feel like I'm still trying to get used to filming myself in my home and like around people and things like that. Like, I feel like filming in front of strangers is so much easier to do than to film in front of somebody that you know, unless like it's somebody that you're like really, really comfortable with. And I just like don't really feel like I'm that comfortable with my boyfriend's brother. Like, we're like, I would say like we're close enough that we can like hang out and like watch like things and like talk to each other and stuff, but like I don't feel like we're close enough. And like I also know that he doesn't like pictures or anything, so I don't feel like we're close enough for me to be like, hey, like let me just get you in this video, or like let me just start spouting all this crap while you're doing something right there so I can make my video, kind of thing. It just feels a little selfish, in my opinion. But yeah, we'll get back to that later. Alright guys, welcome back. It is the next day, after the little thing. I kind of gave up. Went out, got stuff for like dinner and stuff, and then just like crashed, to be honest. But we're back into it now. I don't feel like I have as much momentum as I did before, so I think I'm just gonna try to tackle this spot right now. It's a little bit more like reorganization and stuff, and then I'll probably end up doing underneath where you are right now, which is Buddy's enclosure, which is the tortoise. You might see him eventually if he decides to walk over there. He's currently in that corner, so like he's like real close to you, so like you probably won't see him unless he comes more this way. But essentially just gonna reorganize this, move trash where it needs to go. It's more like recycling because it's just boxes right now. And then yeah, it's probably gonna be another time lapse. But I decided I was gonna try to tackle these first because when I opened the closet, it felt a little daunting. I won't lie. So now I'm just going to try to tackle this and that and see where it takes me.
As you can see, or as you could hear, you noticed that I got very overwhelmed by the tasks that I had set out for myself initially. And I just want to bring that to the forefront because I want you guys to understand that when trying to do tasks like this, you have to make sure to understand your own energy level and how much energy you can actually put forth into the task at hand.
Alright, now it is time to tackle the closet. Should be okay. It's like a lot of the things that are in here landed here when we first moved in and then just have stayed. So I'm gonna try to figure a way to organize it better, I guess. Because I don't know how much decluttering I can do from here, but we'll see.
Even when starting this task, you can see that I was lacking the mental motivation to get it done, but I was able to get this task done faster than most of the other ones, which is what brings me to this. Your mind is your biggest enemy. You have to be the one to stand up and say, I can do this.
Now that we've finished, I just wanted to give a quick overview of all the things that I've decluttered as the sun tries to run away. Here we got the entryway, the beautiful shelving we got going on. Doo-doo-doo. We got the entryway closet.
Da-na-na. Lovely. We'll move down this way. And then we got the kind of like storage space area. Kind of just got a bunch of appliances like TVs and like little kitchen gadgets and stuff. That has a bunch of random alcohol and then just some Christmas things, food things, and then that is the remnants of my previous job, where I'm pretty sure they silent fired me. I thought they did it once and then they messaged me, and then I had to take a break because of school, and then when I tried to just look back into the app for where we do the work, my account had been disabled and it said to speak to the provider or something like that. So I'm pretty sure I was silent fired. So that's all mine now. And I guess so's that. Then we got under Buddy's enclosure here, where we just did a little bit of organization. And then we'll move into the bathroom, where we organized underneath. Beautiful, beautiful. Lovely. We got some organization up in there. And then we've got the bathroom closet, where I went through and organized all of the shelves to make them look much, much better. But, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. But, yeah, let's take you to the iPad so we can make sure we crossed everything off of our list. And as you can see, we haven't fully crossed it off, so we will go through and finish that off. And low-key, I like matched that up really well, even though I didn't start it off at the same level. But we did it! And we did the debriefs, we did the final look, and I really hope that you guys also got something done today. Okay, wow, that was a terrible heart. Here, let me... Oh, wow, this is... Let me look at what I'm doing, maybe, instead of just looking through the camera. Alright, I'm giving myself a redo. Boom. Love y'all. Bye.